Are you somebody who finds yourself very indecisive and you feel that you always need to keep going to other people to ask their advice or their opinion? Yet you ask their advice or opinion, but you still kind of revert back to what you kind of think or want to do. Now, it could be in all walks of life. If that's you, then do please stay tuned, because I'm going to share with you 2 techniques that are going to help you personally to gain greater clarity on what it is that you want answering. And it could be in anything in life. Hi, I'm Dolly Malik. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel, a channel that focuses on self-development, self-empowerment and transformation. Coming from a background in corporate leadership, I am now blessed to be an international philanthropist, a certified health, wellbeing and life coach, as well as a mentor. And in this short video, I want to share with you 2 techniques that may assist you in gaining greater clarity in whatever it is that you're looking for answers for. As I mentioned in the introduction, it could be that you're someone who always seeks validation from other people, yet there's something within you that still wants to go with the answer that you thought about all along. But that's the thing, that in reality is your higher self, your best friend, as I would like to call it. That's your higher self talking to you about what is really best for you. Now, the techniques I'm going to give you is so that you can have that dialogue with your higher self, because ultimately no one is going to know you better than you know yourself. It's just that often we're tuned to parental conditioning or societal pressures where we just feel that no, we're not empowered enough to, or mature enough in whatever way, to actually make decisions for ourselves. And that's what these 2 techniques should help you to achieve. So the first technique is to put your hand on your heart in order to actually talk to your higher self. Now, I recommend you do this in a quietened room, a space away from everybody else, where you just quieten your mind down for a few seconds, do some breath work, and then have that dialogue with yourself. And really just need to completely calm yourself down and just listen to your higher self. And you might get a prompting in different ways. It could be that you're so fine-tuned to yourself that a word might come through straight away to you, depending on whatever the question is that you're asking. We're all individual, we're all on our own self-development journeys, so that question is going to be very unique to you. But and equally, the way the answer is going to come back to you from your higher self is going to be unique to you. So it could well be, the answer comes in different ways. One could be that you get the word pops into your head that should be the answer. Another thing could be you feel a sense. Now, it could be that you feel a sense of a burden easing, if it's that your higher self is turning you towards a particular direction with the question you're asking. If you're going towards, it could be that you're asking a question of, should I leave this particular relationship that's no longer serving me or the other person? And if your feeling is of being less burdened, then the answer would be from your higher self of, yes, it's time now to move on to something that's more suited to you, whether it's another person or whether it's for you to be on your own at that point in life. So that's that's technique number 1, in terms of just tuning in to your higher self and really just asking yourself, your future higher self, what is best for you, for your path. Moving on to technique number 2, and this relates to writing. Some of you may have journaled in the past. Do please pop down in the comment section below if you have done. Even if you talk regularly to your higher self, do please pop that in the comment section below, in terms of whether it works for you and how your higher future self actually communicates with you, because it will really help the community to fine-tune their connection to their higher self as well. And this channel is all about a 2-way conversation, a 2-way dialogue between me learning and yourselves learning. So that's the beauty of a community, right? So that's the thing. Do please always carry on with the conversation down below. So as mentioning, some of you might already journal, but this is something that I actually am going to try myself. But that's why I wanted to share this technique with you, because I came across it and I've heard about it in the past as being quite successful, and that is known as automatic writing or automatic scripting. And I just read about it recently in terms of how to actually achieve it. So the recommendation is to actually meditate for around 20 to 30 minutes and then literally grab a pen and a pad and just sit and just let your pen write down whatever is coming through. So the key thing is just to not think about it, but just to let your pen just go with the flow. Again, I haven't tried it. I'm going to definitely try it starting from today. And I would really appreciate for anyone who's watching who has tried it to give your give your thoughts and opinions on whether it's been working for yourself as well. These are all things in terms of how we fine tune between our mind, our body, and our spirit. So I'm always keen to get that relationship with myself much, much closer on a daily basis. So there you go, my short video on 2 techniques that could help you to gain greater clarity when it comes to those vital questions that you want answering. You don't need to look to other people for those answers, because ultimately those answers lie within ourselves. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, do please subscribe if you haven't done so, share and like with those who this may resonate with and who you feel may need that assistance. You could have somebody within your friend circle or your family who's always indecisive, and yet, you know, it might be that you're constantly giving other people advice and yet they still go ahead and decide something totally different anyway. And that's their higher self trying to get their attention to say, no, this is what you really need to do. So there you go. As always, do please keep smiling, keep shining, and keep moving forwards.